Another Monday means another weekly recap for the prep series. Today we'll be recapping 3 weeks out from the NPC Midwest Gladiators and 5 weeks out from the Ben Weider Naturals. And then also setting the standards going forward for 2 weeks out and 4 weeks out. Just absolutely crazy. We're this deep into prep. Make bi-weekly updates on my Instagram as well, so that'll be linked down below if you're interested in that content. But was just calculating things out. We're 38 weeks through prep and got another 4 weeks or so to go. So looking at like a 42-week prep, which is just crazy. Started the prep end of January. So just, yeah, coming towards the end of it feels surreal, but just super proud of myself. And I highlighted this on Instagram as well, just rebounding from the last show and then also getting over the sickness and kind of staying on track. And as you guys will see towards the end of the video, as always with the posing, I think the physique is really coming together again, which I'm super happy with. But with that being said, just wanted to highlight a couple of things with prep. But as always, now we'll hop into training, nutrition, activity, etc., and then have that posing content at the end for you guys. So without further ado, first 3 days of training will be up on screen, just continuing the push, lower, pull, and then finishing out the week with cardio in arms and then an upper and lower day. For the first 3 days, no changes really, just continuing to stick with what we've been rolling with. Won't lie to you, on that lower day, the Arsenal pendulum, that tops out at 4 plates. It'll be interesting to see if we can muster that out. This last week, I think I only got through 4 unbroken reps and then had to grind 6 more myo reps, or I guess like pause at the top reps, which was just brutal. But some days are better than others on prep. So we'll just see how we're feeling and go from there in terms of cranking out those sets, but no real changes on the first 3 days, and then hopping over to the last 3 days of the week, keeping everything very similar once again. Yeah, just very happy with how performance has gone towards the end of the week. Each training day is definitely a challenge, to say the least, just to match that performance and bring the intensity while being just tired. Body is a little beat up and worn at this point in prep. So biggest thing, just keep intensity high, keep training as normal as it can be, or as standard as it can be across the movements in terms of execution and intensity. But that sums things up for training. Now hopping over to the meat of the video, or I guess the meat of prep, we have the activity, nutrition, and weights up on screen for you guys for the last 2 weeks. So for 3 weeks out, averages came in at 232 protein, 182 carb, 53 fat, and a caloric total of 2,087 per day. And that will probably be as low as it gets, to be honest with you. I just don't see digging out more than that, or a need to really dig out more than that with how weight's been coming down. And then for cardio, 250 calories structured, and that'll be on the elliptical. Doing the elliptical for 20 minutes comes out to right around that 250 calories and 2 miles of distance on the machine I use, kind of all relative to the piece you're on, and then also the heart rate you're staying at, or the intensity that you're using. And then additionally to that structured cardio, we are doing 8,000 plus steps with an 8-pound weighted vest at this point in prep. And then as you guys can see, weekly weigh-ins coming down just under a pound for the week at negative 0.94 pounds, which I'm super happy with. That's kind of a rate of loss that's pretty aggressive, honestly, at this point in prep, but we need to kind of dig out the last couple of pounds of fat, really bring the conditioning, especially for this upcoming NPC show. I'll be at a bit of a disadvantage being a natural athlete. So one of the areas that I can bring my best and have an even playing ground is the conditioning side of things. So that is the focus. And then Going forward, we'll kind of stick to those macros in that cardio structure and just see if we have a similar result the next week. And then we are into peak week. We'll have 1 week in between shows and then hopping into another peak week. So definitely stay tuned. Will be a couple of hectic weeks to finish out prep. We're really looking forward to it and hopefully bring my all-time best for the season and just in general in terms of two stage. But hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy the video, got some value out of this quick weekly recap on the prep series. As always, definitely leave a comment if you have any questions, comments, concerns down below. Subscribe to the channel for future prep content and have a great rest of your day and stay fed.